gentlemen, to another Watcher of Realms video where, as you can see up on the screen over there yonder, we got a cool collab coming to Watcher Realms. Assassin's Creed is coming to the game, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Saw a little ping on this the other day, and I was like, I can't wait to get some time to chat about this with you guys. Seems like Assassin's Creed doing a lot of cross-promotional stuff out there. You know, it's sort of like last year I saw like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles do a bunch of collaboration. They were like a McDonald's Happy Meals, and then next thing you know, they're inside of what's it called, Raid Shadow Legends, and now we have Assassin's Creed making the rounds to a bunch of different collabs out there. Really excited to see this in this game. So we got a lot to go over. We're going to talk about the Assassin's Creed stuff and a new champion, Knight Arlott. So folks, sit back, relax. Today's goal is to hit 1 like on this video. Can we do it? Yes, we freaking can. Yeah, baby. And you know, while you're here, if you haven't played Watcher of Realms yet, there's a link down below, QR code on the screen. Make sure you pick the right region. Factor in when you're downloading it. Join us in our video gaming pursuits, desires to expand the multiversal video gaming realm. And big thanks to Watcher Realms as well for sponsoring this new account series that we have been doing. So, without further ado, let's go see what is going on over here. Check it out. So no exact timelines yet, but Watcher Realms Assassin's Creed crossover is coming. At the peak of Taya's tide, a sudden surge of power tore open an unstable rift. A mirror-like realm has emerged, one that is drawing in and twisting historical fragments from the world of Assassin's Creed. Unfamiliar shadows are crossing through the rift, and new challenges are quietly taking shape. Commander! Prepare to welcome visitors from another world. Hashtag Watcher Realm. Hashtag Assassin's Creed. And as you can see, it looks like over here on Discord, oh my gosh, where are my manners? By the way, if you want, this is how I make sure I'm staying on top of the news and Watcher Realms. There's a link down below to the official Watcher of Realms Discord server. It's great that they have one of these. And as you can see, it looks like the reaction is pretty positive on this right here. So really excited to see it at the very minimum. As long as we got Ezio Auditore, that's all I need. For me, that is where Assassin's Creed begins and ends, even though technically there's an earlier character for Ezio. But for me, when I was engulfed in the world of Assassin's Creed, back on the PS3 days, my goodness. Good times, good times. I absolutely was in love with the Ezio Auditore timeline. But, you know, I played some of the other ones. I missed some of the more recent ones out there. But for the most part, I keep track, at least in terms of the general stuff that Assassin's Creed doing. So I'm pretty stoked to see that. Seems they one of the bigger collabs that they've done around here. So again, no details as to when it's happened, but if they're letting you know, well, that means it's probably not going to be too far down the road here. I'm just going to take a stab in the dark. Maybe when the collab is over with Raid Shadow Legends, maybe they'll pick it up here, maybe sooner. I don't know. Anyways, let's go take a look at this other guy here, which is not technically associated with the Assassin's Creed, but it's a new character nonetheless. We have a new hero showcase, Knight Arlott. Salute, commanders. We are excited to introduce a new bonded hero. Once a paladin who died by betrayal, he is now the spectral leader of the immortal city. Leading a legion of Forsaken, he waits in an internal prison to exact vengeance upon Commander Olag. Is it Olag? Olagwe? I don't know. Who abandoned them. And we can go tap an image. So really cool. Again, this one thing I love about these type of games. They really go ham on their characters. Like, holy cow, this is some crazy stylization stuff that they've done here. It looks pretty darn sick here. Let's go take a look at some. There we go. We got, what is that, his shield right there? Yeah, I got a shield. Look at that T-posing, or what is that? Yeah, T-posing, whatever. No, actually, that's A-posing. It's A-posing, T-posing, potatoes. Take a look at that. He's rocking some heavy merch up on the back. Really cool looking stuff. But we have ourselves the summary of his kit right here. We are honored to introduce Knight Arlott, the Gravekeeper, to help you dive deeper into King Arlott's combat. I cannot read combat abilities. We prepared a comprehensive skill showcase. So let's go take a look-see-dooksy, shall we here? So let's check this out. Talent, when deployed, creates a soul-bound purgatory. Here we go. Whoa, there we go. Enhance, baby. When deployed, create the soulbound purgatory around the hero. Inflicts condemnation to the enemy with the highest max HP within soulbound purgatory. The hero continuously inflicts burning on enemies within soulbound purgatory. And there you go. You can see his range that he has. So definitely going to get up close and personal. Rocking fools left and right. I can't wait. I'm just going to be honest. As you guys know, if you're looking for a more informed opinion on Watcher Realms, there's probably a lot better people than me. Still getting into the nooks and crannies of it all. Like, I'm looking at these stats. I have no context quite yet to understand this is good stats, bad stats. So one of those things, I guess, over time, I'll become a bit more privy to all that. I'm just here to look, to vibe, and check these out here. So here's our basic attack. Deal 100% damage to one target enemy. Nicely done. Let's check out the passive. Every 20 seconds, the next basic attack deals 150% AoE damage up to 5 enemies and inflicts stun. As you can see, it's great, especially when you're trying to, like, let's say you're trying to protect your base. Go ahead, crowd control, stun them, which is great that then everyone kind of dogpile on the crew there. So that alone seems quite nice. So being able to do AoE damage at the 5 enemies and inflict stun, very cool. I'm assuming stuns on 5 enemies too. When its remaining cooldown is more than 5 seconds, each time the hero restores HP, reduce the cooldown by 1 second. So this seems great for crowd control, especially when he's the guy that's holding up the line for you. Pretty neat. And I think we have another, there we go, another look here. Check out the Ultimate. When activated, increase the range of Soulbound Purgatory and block by 1. Based on the number of enemies inflicted with burning in range, inflicts an equal amount of burning on the target with condemnation up to 5 stacks. Then pulls up to 5 ground enemies in range, dealing 300% AoE damage, inflicting stun within 10 seconds of itself. Within 10 seconds of its duration, gains unyielding for 5 seconds upon taking fatal damage for the first time. Look at this guy. He's just holding it down. Dang, there we go. Going all Super Saiyan up in there. We have another passive here, right? Did we already get this? No. Every 5 seconds, deal 100% damage to up to 8 enemies within Soulbound Purgatory and restores 2% max HP to the hero for every 1 enemy hit. That's great hit he has, especially if he's going to be like doing this frontline defending. Having ways to self-heal is going to be a big deal. The restoration amount increased by 10% for 1 stack of burning on enemies within Soulbound Purgatory, up to an increase of 100%. And as far as my weary eyes can tell me, it looks like that's all we got for the present moment in time. So overall, looks pretty cool. I don't know when we're gonna be able to get into the groove of things to like start getting the brand new like featured characters ASAP, but let me tell you, we got to get Wheeler Phil booted up here. It's A to the S to the A to the P, baby. So really exciting stuff. Cool looking character we have, Knight Arlott. Also looking forward to getting more details on the Assassin's Creed collab. I think, especially with the context of this game, how they, again, take that hero collector we're very familiar with, replace some of the other games that I cover, and they kind of add that fresh flavor, that differentiating factor of kind of the more, the tower defense system. Really excited to see how this looks like. And again, there's no Ezio Auditore. Are even doing an Assassin's Creed collab? I suppose if you're watching a Watch Our Realms video, is it really a Watch Our Realms video? If I didn't remind you guys to join us on our multiversal video gaming realm, video gaming domination journey by using the link down below, scanning the QR code on the screen, download Watch Our Realms for yourself. Seriously, give it a shot. Ton of fun, a little bit different than maybe some of the other mobile games that you play out there. And of course, big thank you as always to Watch Our Realms for sponsoring this series that we have been doing here for the game. Exciting stuff ahead, my friend. No better crew I'd want to do it with than you guys. And that's why at the end of the day, it makes me want to say how it's great to be in the Empire today. It's great.